things are hotting up at the bottom of the table as we're already in a slight relegation scrap. 13 games in, but today we take on Everton. Hello and welcome back to Grassroots to Glory. So you heard it in the intro. There's a bit of a struggle going on. You can see the table here. I mean, we're already in 16th. 13 games in now. Only the 2 victories. A victory against Newcastle and beating Crystal Palace earlier on the season. And it's a monster 6 losses and 5 draws so far. I mean, draws against Liverpool is pretty good. Drawing against Spurs as well. Good results, as we'll get into the results in a short moment. But before that though, if you're enjoying the series so far and you haven't already, get down there, hit that subscribe button and give the video a big thumbs up as we get into it. So, the form, we mentioned it before. Obviously last time out we played Burnley and we lost 4-3. And since then, we went on a bit of a, I don't know, it wasn't great. I drew against Liverpool and I thought, right, things are looking up. Goals from McKendy again and Kilkenny in the 67 minutes. We're like, right, this is pretty good. You see there, Salah scoring for them. Anton Griezmann's there now as well. So a very good time at Liverpool. But we got the result. A point at Liverpool, I'm happy. And then this all happened. Brentford, 2-0 defeat. Goals from Tony and Borat. Saw us out there. Couldn't get back into it. It was a poor showing from the lads. Then again, Wolverhampton Wanderers. We couldn't play Ricky Jade, obviously, of course. He's on loan from there. A 3-1 defeat against them. A goal for Enis, though. A rare start for him. So it was good to see him score, but again, 3-1 defeat. And then Arsenal, away at the Emirates, and we got absolutely hammered. Martinelli scoring twice, and a goal from Saka, and things weren't looking great at all. But then November hit, and things turned around. A 2-2 draw against Bristol City, another team that's right down there at the moment. Goals from Ingram and Kilkenny, saw us strong. A late goal from Adam Armstrong stopped us from winning that game, sadly. And then since then as well, Brighton, a game which we're probably the better team, honestly. Goals from Simmons, Enis, and Hector Ingram, as always. Hector Ingram does love a goal, doesn't he? When he plays, he loves to score. 3-3 draw there, and most recently, we did get a 1-0 victory. Again, from Hector Ingram, against Newcastle away from home. So, a big result against Newcastle, a team that are challenging for the top half this season, and for Europe. In the last 3 seasons, they've been around Europe. So, a good 3 points on the road against Newcastle. But today, we take on Everton. So Everton themselves, I've had a bit of a weird mixture. A lot of the big names have gone now, but you see the likes of Barker, Rodrigo, DePaul, Richarlison is still there, Pickford's still there. They've done some good transfers so far within this save, but some of the bigger names like Calvert-Lewin have left the club now. So it'll be interesting to see just how good this team are. They're currently sitting 13th in terms of their form so far this season. Again, it's been a bit hit and miss. Had a few losses, won a few games. It looked good here, and then again, losing 3-0 to West Ham, 1-0 to Wolves, and a draw against Arsenal. Their form's been up and down, very similar to ours so far this season. But it's time for us now to try and turn things around. Can we get out of this battle? Because if we keep losing, we're going to drag them to this at the moment. Obviously, Bristol City, Sheffield United, and Palace are all right down there. Palace being one of the teams we have beat, draws against the others, and a loss to Burnley. It could be a problem. The only other thing is so far, obviously, you can see on the table, Man City currently sitting 10th. Their job could be available soon. I don't think we're at the level to get that job yet, sadly enough, but we've put the feelers out there. We've made it clear we would love the Man City job, but does it happen? I don't think it will happen, honestly. So we're going to keep an eye on how things go this season. Obviously, Everton, Southampton, Brighton, all down towards us at the bottom part of the table. So them jobs could come available between now and Christmas. So we'll see how things go, but for right now, things aren't too bad over here. As we'll get into today's game now against Everton, this is how I line up for it. Vickers is back in there. Obviously, we mentioned what's been happening. Vickers has been starting a lot more games now. I lost faith in Van der Hovel already, so we'll see if he turns it around for us. He's played a few games this season, and he hasn't looked great. So yeah, Ndonguide, Fabinho, Pinnock and Davies at the back, Simmons in that CDM role, Busio and Phillips behind him, Hector Ingram, Defarlu, your first time seeing him today, and Jones leads the line for us. Jones, our top goal scorer currently, 5 goals in 13. Hopefully he can carry us on today and get a few more. It's a big game. We're at home. Well, home. I keep saying home because it's Turf Moor. It's not really our home in my eyes, realistically. So we'll see how it goes today. 3 points needed against Everton. Let's get into it. So I've told the boys prior, it's a must win. Obviously, you can see our recent form. 2 losses, 2 draws. Winning that last game was helpful, but we need to keep it up now. Against the Everton team, which again, they've lost 2, drawn 1 recently. It's a very good team. There's Silver Charleston, Barco, I've mentioned prior, Rodrigo Laporte, I love within FM22 this year. Some very good players. Leicester are on top of the table as well, which is the madness one here. Will they do it again? Will Leicester win another Premier League title? Who knows? Who knows? But as the teams come out, we've made it clear. It's a must-win. We said this against Burnley, though, and we bottled that one. Let's hope we don't bottle it again today. Obviously, we're playing the late game today. See, the other game's already happened already. Brighton losing again massively will help us at the bottom of the table. The Simmons, Phillips, the Farley gives away the ball, and the count is on now for Everton. Hopefully, we win this back here. Big ball switch to cross. Davies, Pinnock wins it into Phillips, Busio. Like, I know we got the players to be in this level, realistically. We were very lucky last season to get up, and like the fact we shouldn't even be in the Premier League right now. We have the lowest wage budget by a massive chunk as well. We're the only club spending under $1 million on wages. We're nowhere near ready for the Premier League, but we're here. So we've got to make it count and do what we can do to stay up this season. Right, half hour in, Don goes a throw now, finds Phillips. Good play so far from Salford. We haven't looked bad so far today. A goal would be nice now though, really. DePaul gets the ball now on the edge of the box for Everton. Drives forward, it's a great ball through to Asmon now. Through 1-on-1 with the keeper, and it's a great save from Vickers. And this is why he's back in the team, and I thought he called for a penalty there. I honestly thought he called for a penalty, but it will be at a corner now for Everton. The ball to take it. Swings it in, front stick, and well headed up by Pinnock. That's what he's there for. Big lad. Finds Jones, and the counter is on now for Salford here. For the whole of my end, it's a great tackle there by Hatterball there to pull out a play for the throw-in. Well, I've noticed quickly, Hector Ingram, again, he's been in the walls the last few matches, to be honest. Been a few times now where he needed to come off here, and he doesn't need resting or anything, because prior to the match, he looks fine. I don't know if he's just getting fouled a lot more, or not, I don't know, but Dongoy now has the ball. Ball to Busio, back stick, oh, they can't find one. Jones, Davies. The follow, he's hit the post, but he's definitely offside. It was a good opportunity, but he was definitely well offside. I'm looking at the Hector situation here. I think we'll give him till half time and see how he does until then. So half time done now. You can see we've done the one change now. On that right hand side, Tong Min comes on the right hand side. I do see him more as a striker, to be honest. I'm tempted to switch him and Ricky J. Jones around, but Jones is such good for getting goals. We've seen him get goals so far this season. But again, we could put Tong up there for a little bit here. It's been 65 minutes already. Nothing's really happening. See now, Jones behind my head, you can't really see it, but he's suffering. He does need that change. And there's no highlights so far this half. We'll switch things up now. Get a bit more attacking. We'll put Tong up front. To get Jones off here, we can chuck on Liam Bradley play that right hand side supposedly. I mean, I thought Marza could actually. Can we not switch? No. What's Marza saying? Can he play that role? Not great, but he's left footed though. So cutting inside would be good for him, I reckon. He could get trained there, so we're going to try him there actually. We do have one more change now, so I reckon at this point we're going to grab Liam Bradley, drag him on for a bit, get him off of Phillips. It's not a great game. No one's really had a great game to face. It's been a bit of a quiet one here. Not long to go. We'll demand more. 15 minutes. We're going to attack in here. Can we get a winner here? It's a big game. You could do getting a winner. A 0-0 draw does not help anyone in this situation. With 5 minutes to go, there's been no highlights, has there? It's been a very quiet one here. Something's about to happen there. It's a corner now. Busio. A goal now would be ideal. Cleared out. Here's Marza. What can you do from here? Pinnock. Finds Bradley. Back inside now. It's bouncing around. Marza scored, but I'm thinking there's an offside prior. Tong Ming prior may have been offside here. It'd be a massive victory if we do get it. It's going to count. It is going to count. Salford lead. This might be the first time in an episode this season. Oh, he's narrowly off. I don't know if Tong's offside there. Maybe the deflection hasn't called for it, but it's going to count. Salford 1, Everton 0. And that is that. Huge 3 points against Everton. Something we've needed for a long time. Marza coming on in that inside forward role. Okay, game Everton set piece possibly in the end, but he got the goal, and that is the important thing. A massive 3 points now, which surely should see us getting away from the bottom of the table and hopefully pushing forward. We start getting some more points now. We'll send the assistant just so we can see the league table quickly. You can see it there now on screen. We do now go into 15. 14 points now. More 8 goal difference. We've got a better goal difference in Southampton and Brighton near us here. But we keep pushing now. We'll be coming back in December and seeing what is happening. How can we get further up the table? Or have we moved? Who knows? You never know in these saves. You never know. We'll keep an eye out. You'll see it very, very soon. So, a big 3 points against Everton. Massively needed. Now Salford are moving up the table. Can we keep it up over the coming games and get Salford back to a mid-table position? I mean, right now sitting 15th, it's probably better than predicted, really, for Salford this season. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, we've mentioned prior the Man City job might come available. I don't know if we'll get that. We'll see what happens in the coming games, in the coming days of In the Save. And of course, next time out, it might be a new club. Who knows? But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the episode, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.